In this video, I'm going to be doing a Semrush review in terms of my top 5 favorite Semrush features. Hi everyone, my name's Itamar Blauer. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to never miss out on any future digital marketing videos. Semrush or SEMrush is probably the biggest digital marketing software out there on the market, and it has over 40 different features, so I was only able to limit it to my top 5, but let me know in the comments what your favorite Semrush feature is. Now without further ado, let's get started with number 5. Coming in at number 5, we have the Site Audit tool. And this tool is actually really good in terms of providing you very detailed information in terms of your technical SEO and other elements of your website that you may need to fix in case you've got any errors or things like that. And there are 6 different tabs within this Site Audit tool, and the overview tab is really good to straight away give you any errors, warnings, or notices that you have on your site. You can take a look to see how many pages were crawled. You can see if they're healthy, broken, or if they have issues, etc. You get your overall site health, and then you've got these reports about crawlability, your site performance, HTTPS, and internal linking, which is really interesting to get into as well. And you'll have the top issues listed here right off the bat, so you can see what the biggest problems are with your site. Now, one of my favorite tabs within this tool is the crawled pages, because you can easily see the crawl depth, the issues that these specific pages have. You can see the canonicalization, and you can also re-audit the URL in case you've made any changes. And when you move on to the site structure as well, you'll be able to see exactly how many URLs are included depending on the site structure. For instance, if you've got www as the main version of your site, you can see how many URLs show up there, and also issues and things like that. And the other tab which I really like is the Progress tab, and this just gives you a better indication in terms of how well you've been fixing your website in terms of addressing issues over time. Coming in at number 4, we've got the Keyword Gap tool, and this tool is actually really good at determining which keywords your competitors are ranking for that you aren't. And the way it visualizes all of this is absolutely great for those who like seeing graphs of different types of data, and you can put up to 4 different competitors here. So I've got my domain and then 4 competitors' domain, and you put the country in, you click compare, and it will quickly find any keyword overlaps in terms of the keywords that my competition rank for that I don't. So in the keyword overlap graph over here, we've got these circles, and then, for example, I'm this blue circle over here, and I can see exactly which keywords are being shared across which competitors. And it also gives me the top opportunities that I can try and rank for, which I'm not ranking for right now, and I can view the details of all of these. And when you scroll down, you can see exactly where you rank respective to your competitors for different keywords, which is really important as well, so you know which keywords you need to try and focus on more. And you get all the standard metrics such as the search volume of the keywords, the keyword difficulty score, CPC, competitive density, and also the amount of results that show up for that keyword. So this feature on its own is really powerful, because this will help sort of guide your content strategy in a way, because you can figure out exactly what type of content you can make to try and target different keywords. So that's number 4 of my top 5 Semrush features. Coming in at number 3 is the SEO Content Template, and this moves on quite nicely from number 4, because once we've got the ideas of the types of keywords we need to target, you can get a content template that basically tells you so much about how you should be targeting these keywords. So all you have to do is enter a keyword here that you want to target. So in this case, I'm going to put SEO Consultant London, and then all you do is pick the country, you create the SEO template, and really quickly it comes up with a template where it tells you about semantically related words that you might want to include in this content. It comes up with different domains that you should try and get backlinks from. It tells you what the average readability score is in terms of the top 10 ranking domains for that particular keyword. And also it gives you the recommended text length as well, so you get an idea of exactly what the competition is doing that's actually ranking for that keyword. And it's really important to know this, because if they're ranking in the top 10 positions, Obviously, they are being rewarded by Google, so getting to know what these websites are doing will help you in terms of creating your own content. You can also see when you scroll down in terms of how your competitors are using your target keyword. And the other thing that's really interesting about this tool is the real-time content check, which I think people don't utilize it enough. So I've just gone ahead and pasted some content from my service page, and it will give me a score in terms of how good it is in terms of SEO, in terms of tone of voice, originality, and readability. And it also will give you some tips to consider in terms of word count, things like that, and also recommending keywords that you should be adding into this content as well. Coming in at number 2 of my top features in this Semrush review is the position tracking tool. And this is something I use every single day to track how my rankings are performing over time. So when you get to the landscape tab, you've got an idea in terms of your visibility, estimated traffic, and your average positions, as well as seeing the rankings distribution and how many keywords you're ranking for in particular clusters in terms of top 3, top 10, top 20, and top 100. You can also see your top keywords and seeing the most recent positive impacts and negative impacts, as well as seeing how your competitors are doing in terms of their visibility. And you've also got loads more things such as cannibalization health, pages, and SERP features that you are ranking for. I always go to the overview tab because I can see a visibility trend chart that updates every single day, so I can see how my visibility is doing over time. And what I love about this specifically is it's got all the keywords there that I've decided to track, and it will tell me where they're ranking for today and where they're ranking for about a week beforehand. It also tells me the difficulty, the visibility, the estimated traffic that I'm getting, search volume and CPC as well, and the destination URL, which is really important to know to see which pages are actually ranking for which keywords. And this is very accurate. There have been a couple of times where I've checked a certain keyword and I couldn't find it in the position it was meant to be, but on the whole, 99% of the time, all of these are very accurate and they update daily, and you get emails every single day telling you what the major changes have been within that 24-hour period. Coming in at number 1, the best Semrush feature in my opinion is the keyword magic tool. And this is an absolute must-have for people doing keyword research because it does a lot of automation and it makes your life much easier in terms of identifying user intent, for instance, and also different type of cluster keywords that you can try and target. So just an example, I'm going to type in SEO consultant in here, and when you get to this page, it really quickly comes up with a bunch of great keyword ideas. You've got the standard metrics, so search volume, keyword difficulty, CPC, competition, stuff like that. And what I like about this is you can add keywords to your keyword manager so you can track them. You can also filter by specific words, so this is where you can cluster. For example, I can go onto best and then it'll come up with a bunch of keywords related to SEO consultant that have the word best in them. The other thing that you can do is go onto questions, and you'll get a bunch of questions that you can use maybe for FAQs and things like that. And all of this is really smooth, really quick. You can then add to different types of keywords. You can tag these keywords and you can really filter everything down, and it just makes your life so much easier when you're performing keyword research. And I think definitely this tool is my favorite feature in Semrush to use. And I've tried loads of different keyword research tools out there, but the keyword magic tool is definitely my go-to when it comes to keyword research. I hope you enjoyed my Semrush review in terms of the top 5 Semrush features. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like rating below. I've been Itamar Blauer, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, you've reached the end of this video, but don't worry, there's plenty more great content that you can watch right now. All you have to do is click one of the 2 video links on the left side of the screen. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to never miss out on future uploads.